Hi guys, and welcome to Rufus and Doofus. Chico here. Just a quick update on the generator problem. Quick update. Everybody sent in some really great diagnostic ideas. They were all excellent, I might add. And it turns out that the generator has been fixed. And I want to share this with you because a lot of you guys that did the diagnostics were right on track. And had I followed through with that, I would have eventually found the problem by myself with your help. But let me tell you what happened. Right after the video went up, an old friend of mine, you guys remember Jeff, when I had the problem with the engine and nobody could figure out, and Jeff said it's the exhaust. Well, Jeff showed up, gave me a call, said he wanted to take a look at it. So I met him over at the RV, and Jeff got out of the truck, walked over to the generator, opened it up, and first thing he did was pull out a plug, just like a lot of you guys there suggested. And then he hit the start button, and he looked down in there, and he said, that's interesting. He says, the piston, it's moving, but it isn't moving all the time. So apparently there was a little bit of engagement going on. Well, I said, boy, that's not good news, is it? Something's busted. He says, well, it could be. And then he reaches out in front of the generator, right in front of the generator, in the center, on the genset side, not on the motor side, on the generator side. And he sticks his finger in there, and he's playing with a bolt that's there. It's a little, it's a pretty good size Allen head bolt. And it's right in the center. And he said, that feels loose. So he says, do you have an Allen wrench? I said, yes, I do. He said, you have a large one? I said, yes, I do. So I brought him out. He stuck that Allen wrench on there, and he tightened that bolt up, and he hit the start button, and the thing fired right up. So I'm sitting down. I can't do a happy dance, but I can give you one of these. You know, that's a happy whatever. And I was so thrilled I didn't know what to say. But I got to tell you, this guy Jeff is haunted. Every time I have a problem and he looks at it and he says something, that's what the problem is. He's just outstanding. I'm so glad that I met him, and I'm so glad that he's so good to me with these fixes and such. And gosh, if anything ever happens on the road, guess who I'm calling right away is Jeff. So again, Jeff bailed me out of a problem which I thought was going to be a real bear. And I'll tell you, Jeff's an honest guy. He came over and he did that. But I don't know what would have happened if I'd have gone into a shop where I didn't know anybody and showed him that problem. I don't know what would have happened. But I have a feeling that a lot of money would have been coming their way to fix it, because I don't know if they would have just told me it was as simple as tightening up a bolt in the center of the generator. I mean, I'm not going to say that everybody in the world is less than honest, but unfortunately, 63 years I've been around, and most people are less than honest. But so good news for me, man, because I was really stressing out on that. My generator is running, and I'm going to take you guys out there and show you exactly what we did. Because if anybody has this problem out there in RV land, okay, this could really save your butt, and I can see where this could happen to a lot of gen sets. Now, maybe mine's unique, the Onan Emerald Plus, but I don't know. A lot of them are built pretty much the same. So if you have a problem where it sounds like the starter isn't engaging, but it is, and things are running inside the generator, this may be the fix. Okay, so let me take you outside and show you what we did, or what he did. Okay guys, well, here I am outside at the generator, and I just want to show you exactly what we did and what happened. So here we go. Okay, he started, not we, he started by removing this plug right here. So he took the wire off, put that out of the way, pulled the plug out, looked down the hole, and then depressed the start button. And what happened was we realized the starter was turning, the flywheel was engaged and turning, But looking down the hole, we did not see the piston move constantly. It was only intermittently moving. At that point, and I'm real time here, this is how long the whole thing took. I'm telling you, the guy is haunted. He said, okay, and he took his hand and he reached over here to the front of the generator, right where my finger is. I'm hoping you can see that. And right there's a fairly large Allen head bolt. And he said, that feels loose. And at that point, he said, do you have an Allen wrench? And I said, yes. And he said, is it a fairly large one? And I said, yes. And he went in there and stuck it in there and tightened it up. And the rest is history. As soon as he did that and we hit the start button, it started right up. So let me see if I can get a better shot of that Allen head bolt. But let's see, shove this thing in there. And there it is, folks, right there. Okay, that part right there was loose, and it caused the generator to turn, but not the engine. So watch what happens. Push the start button. Bingo! Let me show you that bolt now. You'll see it better if it's moving. And that, my friend, fixed the generator. And like I said, this could have been a nightmare. Any place else, I don't know what they would have charged me. They could have been less than honest, you know what I'm saying? So, thanks again to Jeff, my hero, the haunted mechanic. He's unbelievable. He knows where the problem is all the time. So guys, I'm happy. Maybe I'll do my happy dance here at the end of the video. See you soon. Bye-bye.